Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are just going to do another forecast. I've been gone a few days and now I'm back and ready to give you guys another forecast. I have not looked over the map. So let's just go ahead and scan over it real fast and see what's coming in from Alaska. We're going to be focusing mainly on the west coast of California today, since that's mainly where my interest is. But we always want to start in Alaska to see what kind of energy is coming down. So we have 3.1, 3.2, 3.0. Anything that's kind of like above a 2.8 is significant energy. 2.1, that's totally normal. 2.0, normal. 2.8, getting up there, still kind of normal. Normal, a little higher. Again, another significant 3.5, which is a small, moderate earthquake. 2.4, 2.5, totally normal. Okay, so there is significant energy from Alaska coming down into the USA, and we would, this would be according to the Dutch sense method. So now I haven't been on a couple days. I've kind of been lazy, taking a little vacation. I've been car searching for a new car. There's a big mix-up with our last purchase. They sold us a car that was, it had a lien on it already, so they shouldn't have sold it to us. So we have to return the car, which is fine because I wasn't too in love with it anyways, and they're gonna give me a better car, so I can't complain. So we've been really busy car shopping lately and kind of stressed out. But anyways, that's why I haven't been on. I apologize. And anyways, let's continue on with our forecast. I just jumped on here to make a forecast because I saw that California was being a little suspicious. As silence, there's been a lot of silence in the Washington, Oregon, and Northern California area until just recently. And 2.1 there. Oh, there's 2 there. Let's see what these are. I have not seen these lately. 2.1, 2.6, and 2.4. So that's a small swarm. It's probably nothing, but we have seen a lot of us that do follow earthquakes have been very watchful of California lately and Nevada, because a lot of weird things have been happening. When things are so suspicious and there's a small swarm like that, I do pay attention. It probably is nothing, but you know, a couple weeks ago we had a swarm like that, and then a 5.5 happened in this area right here. So we're paying attention. A lot of us have been concerned about Southern California and the Ridgecrest area, because the Ridgecrest area had an earthquake last year. And now I'm kind of shifting my focus. Should we be watching the San Andreas Fault, maybe the Juan de Fuca fracture zone? Is that what we should be watching instead of Southern California? Because look, here's a 2.9 in an area that usually doesn't get too many earthquakes. And when they do, it's usually about like a 2.0. 2.9 is totally normal. That's fine. But when you get a few that are larger, like we have a 3.36, and that's a small moderate earthquake. A 2.29. That's like I said, anything above a 2.8, I note. And then a 2.2, and up here above the Juan de Fuca fracture zone in Oregon, we have a 4.5. And there is a trajectory line. You can see it goes from here up, and it kind of follows a trajectory line, and whenever I see that, I always note that it is forming some kind of trajectory line. If we turn on the plate boundaries, which is the white here, you can see that these earthquakes follow the plate boundaries on the white line pretty well. They're not too far off. And so that kind of makes me suspect what's going on in this area and what could be foretold what's going to happen. I am not really seeing anything that screams out to me with clarity what's going on. I'm just kind of watching the area. I'm definitely watching the Cascadia fault. What is it called? The Cascadia. It's not a fault. It's Cascadia. Oh, it has another name. I forgot it. But I'm watching this Cascadia fault area specifically because everything has been so abnormal lately. That are we inching towards the Cascadia earthquake that has been that we are waiting for? Both amateurs, forecasters, and professionals are kind of waiting for a Cascadia rupture to happen. And so, you know, we had it started last year in Ridgecrest, and then we had a Salt Lake City earthquake, which is kind of rare, and then we had an Idaho earthquake, which is rare, and then a Nevada earthquake, which is pretty rare. All of these things happening in such a short amount of time, and it's just kind of funny. And California has been very silent lately, and very very kind of just abnormal acting. So it definitely could just be nothing. Oh, what's going on here? Let me get back into my map. I just got kicked off. I do think that something abnormal is happening. I don't know if that predicts that there could be something, you know, this week or even this month. It might be up to 5 years from now, but I do think there's a shift happening, or it could be tomorrow. It's hard to say. So I just wanted to share kind of, we want to watch these areas, and I will talk to you guys later in my next video. Talk to you later. Bye.